You didn't ask for it, but I'm gonna give it to you anyways. That's right. My skincare routine. Happy Halloween. Alright, so today I'm going to show you guys my current skincare routine, and I'm not gonna lie, there are plot holes in the story. For example, last night I was wearing makeup and I went to bed without washing it off, so there's that. And the second plot hole is that my skincare routine actually starts with me brushing my teeth. If yours does not start with you brushing your teeth, then we're just two very different types of people. Good content. So the next thing that I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna wash my hands, because you can't wash your face with dirty hands. And even hands that just have like a little bit of toothpaste on them, you don't want to be spending, you don't want to be like spreading fluoride all over your face. I don't want to be spreading fluoride all over my face. What you do in your spare time is none of my business, actually. So yeah, just gonna dry my hands off. And I forgot the first ingredient, so I'm gonna go get it. Hi. Okay, so step one in my routine involves this right here. It's Garnier Skincare Skin Active Micellar Water for dry or sensitive skin. I have sensitive skin, so essentially I'm just gonna take some in my hand and I'm gonna just cover my face with it like so. Clean hands, remember. Just kind of rubbing it in. And then now I'm gonna get into any of the eye makeup that may be stuck on my face. And so the cool thing about micellar water is it has hydrophobic and hydrophilic qualities. Essentially means that it's both attracted to water and it also deters itself from water, meaning it can pick up and bind to water, but also bond to things that are not water and help you to wash those away. So things like oils on your face can be washed away from your night of sleeping, or even just your day of being out with makeup on. Now that is the first step here for me. Typically, I will go in with a face cloth and do a little bit of the removing with that. Second thing I'm using here is this cleanser. So I got this from an esthetician that I saw recently, and I'm testing it out. It is for sensitive skin. My skin is fairly sensitive, so this is a good face wash. I do find that this brand may be a little bit stripping. It's not like a super organic, natural brand. It is more of a spa brand, which I do not typically buy. I don't typically buy the spa brand stuff because I'm not typically in a spa, to be honest. And I like to follow the technique of just giving your face washing session a decent amount of time. I think Golden Prescription says 60 seconds, and I agree with that. I think it's a good amount of time to be cleansing the face, and you're even just massaging the face a little bit, which is nice. Now, you're gonna notice that I'm kind of battling between speaking in like first person and speaking in third person, and not for myself. Like I'll be like, you this, you that kind of thing. That's second person, Jesus Christ. Somebody take me back to grade 5. But speaking in second person, because typically my professional output has been giving people advice and tips and plans of action and helping them. So my brain is very trained to speak to people and to talk to them. So when I'm washing my own face here, I'm saying you're gonna feel good because you're gonna massage your face. And that's maybe true. Maybe I'm gonna inspire you to wash your face and give it a good 1-minute massage, but battling between having that be the way that I speak versus just like speaking for myself instead. I'm actually like surprisingly not used to speaking for myself. It's usually for someone else, and that's just the way life be. Be like that sometimes. So my face is clean. I think I got any of the makeup off that would have been stuck on there. Again, don't recommend sleeping in your makeup. That's kind of an epic fail on my part. And what I'm noticing is like, it's smooth, but it's definitely like dry, kind of like that almost like itchy dry, which is making me think that this is a little more stripping than I would like it to be. But I don't seem to be breaking out from it, so I am gonna see this bottle through and see how my skin deals with it over time. I'm now just applying a bit of toner. So typically my favorite toner is actually from Indie Lee, and it's her coenzyme Q10 toner. I love that so much. I think it does wonderful things. It has hyaluronic acid in it, which is like, it's an ingredient we should all be trying to use because it holds onto water in your skin and plumps everything up, and that just sounds lovely. But that's not what I'm using today. Actually, today I'm using same line as the cleanser that I just used. So this is called Sothy's, and it's called Lotion Comfort, or Comfort Lotion. It's French, Jesus Christ, forgive me. All the French people out there, please forgive me. Made with thermal water and cotton. And what do I have to say about this? It is for sensitive skin, and apparently my skin is sensitive, and you can notice that I am treating my neck as well as I'm doing like décolleté area, as well as my face. Okay, so I just did a bit of toner. Now the second step that I'm gonna do is this. Hello. Basically everyone on my page is here because of this product here. CosRx Blackhead Power Liquid, familiar friend. And really, like, I've been using this for months and I barely have gotten through any of it, which is kind of cool. So I'm just gonna take a generous squeeze of that. I just literally squeezed it all over my countertop, so that's pretty cool. Now I'm gonna actually put it in my hand. Just one pump I think is enough. And I'm gonna just gently apply it to my face. And I'm gonna do my entire face. And then just bring it down onto the neck and décolleté area as well. Like so, yeah. So this portion is gonna have to sit on my face for about 15 minutes, so I'll check in with you guys after it's done. Happy Halloween. All right, we're back. We got The Ordinary. This is the Niacinamide and the Zinc Serum. And I'm just gonna put on my face like this. Just do 3 little dots and just rub it in. And I did forget, usually I'll tone my face twice, so better late than never after the serum, but that's okay. Go back in on the neck, etc. Last but not least, we have 2. Did I say last but not least? That is a fucking lie. We've got 2 things left here. This is moisturizer and so is this. This is mattifying and this is hydrating. So the hydrating one is gonna go on the majority of my face. Take a small amount, and I do like to just add a bit of water because it's so thick, and it also has hyaluronic acid in it. So I'm trying to just capitalize on the hyaluronic acid by mixing it with water and then also thinning it out enough that it's spreadable. And then taking that down the neck as well. And you'll notice that I missed this little portion of my face right here. And that's because we're gonna go in with the mattifying cream. So the hydrating one that I just used is Mad Hippie face cream. All skin types with peptides, acai, argan oil, and resveratrol. Because it's, you know, fancy shit. Fancy white girl shit. Then we've got this one. This is Hydrafluid for oily skin, just specifically for this problem area right here that I'm still dealing with. So we got this. If you guys go back and see what was happening with my face when I first started using salicylic acid, it was ugly. I had some closed comedones. God, if you've been on my channel, you've heard this story before. Lord, have you heard it? So I'm sorry, but I just gotta say, there is a place where you can check to see how bad it truly was at one time. The only closed comedone that I really have that I'm dealing with right now is one right there. There's just like a couple little spots, but compared to what it was, it is night and day. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. Now, just to finish things off here, I have a couple face oils. This one is Indie Lee, and this one is called Hydropeptide. This one is like hella fancy, and it's got a bunch of ingredients in it. So this one is Squalene oil, and it's supposed to be very similar to your skin's natural oils that it produces, and it's gonna just act as kind of a moisture barrier. It does hydrate the skin, and that's done mostly by kind of locking in moisture. And it looks kind of greasy right now, but I swear that it goes away pretty fast. And whenever I'm done using a product, I'll usually just try and mush it into my hands a little bit so that I can enjoy some of those benefits on my hands. So I'm curious, does anyone know whether or not doing your nails with UV light, does that age the skin on your hands? I'm really curious. I feel like it does. I remember feeling like my hands came out like crusty and dry after I would go to the nail salon and get my nails done, which is not cute. I haven't gotten my nails done professionally with UV light in well over 2 years now. I used to get them done all the time, and I haven't really researched it or anything, but I mean, shining UV light directly on your tips for minutes at a time, twice a month. I don't know how cute that is for your hand skin, really. Does anyone else just love brushing their hair? I swear, like, even if you don't have hair, you should get a brush like this and just run it through your scalp because it is magic. And that is a routine. Some things that I usually hit my face with a couple times a week is this lactic acid, 10% plus hyaluronic acid active ingredient. And this is an AHA that you just put on at nighttime. You let it kind of like exfoliate your skin a little bit through the night and then you wash it off in the morning. Sometimes I'll also do a mask. Like sometimes it's a clay mask, sometimes it's more a hydrating mask. And then aside from that, I think it's just now me trying to commit to doing a facial maybe like every 6 to 8 weeks. Originally I wanted to commit to every 4 weeks, but let's be real, like, no, it's not happening. It's not gonna happen. Maybe 8 weeks. That sounds doable to me. So hopefully this was insightful for you. And if you do find it insightful, then please subscribe because there will be more content. I am not a skincare guru. I am a human being who cares for their skin. So let's just get that out there. My content varies. Sometimes we're talking other self-care topics, and this just happened to be a series where you guys learn a little bit about skincare through my lens. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. If anyone, oh my god, what am I doing? Anyone is wondering, this is what my skin looks like in the sun. That's what it does. Yeah. There it is, folks. There it is.